So 6 months ago I set this tank up and thought I'd do an update and just let you know what's going on, how the tank's going. Remember we had to move it out because of the flood and the burst water pipe, but it's all got moved back in and all set up, so I just thought I'd show you through what's going on and what else I've got. So we'll start by looking underneath. As you can see in the blue tub there, I've got the auto top up, I've got a dosing unit at the back, and on the left there you'll see all the different adapters for all the different equipment. If you look down there you'll see the dosing, calcium, alkalinity and magnesium. I'm using the Aquaforest components 1, 2 and 3. Dose 50 ml of that a day, 50 ml of each one, so 150 ml in total, and that keeps all the nutrient levels up. It's a bit of a mishmash of wires in there, but I'm going to keep it as tight as I can. In here I've got the skimmer, and I've also, you see the clear pipes there, I've got a chiller system now set up ready for the summer so we don't get any spikes in temperature. Skimmer's working a bit of overtime at the minute because I put some chemically in the other day just to try and get rid of some of the cyanobacteria, and it worked, but skimmer's still skimming the last of it off. And as you can see, I haven't got a filter in there either. That's split. I've got to go to the fish shop tomorrow and get a new one. But hey ho, that's running a fish tank. What else can I say? Yeah, that's the to turn on the chiller, so the water goes out through that line into the chiller on the outside, which you'll see in a minute. There it is there. I bought that off Facebook Marketplace, 600 bucks, and it's nearly new condition and it all seems to be working fine. I won't turn it on yet, I'll wait till the summer, till it starts warming up, and then it's just a case of turning it on and it'll keep it at a constant 25 degrees C. And hopefully we'll have no spikes in temperature like we did last year, which can ruin a tank and kill everything. That's a new wave maker I bought. I did have the 2 small Fluval ones, but this is a J-Bow CP40 wave maker, and it's more than powerful enough for the tank. That's on its lowest setting at the moment, and you'll see all the movement in the corals. And it's on a pulse setting, so it stops, starts, and just creates a bit of different flow. There's the lighting I've got, the AI Hydra 32 HDs. They're all running a treat. I've got them set on a program, so they come on at about 11 o'clock and turn up about 11 o'clock at night. So yeah, that's the workings inside. And what we'll do now is we'll go and have a look. This is where I'll leave all my gear, put all my stuff together. There's some of the Aquaforest dosing components that I'm using, 1, 2 and 3. You can see the test kit on the top. That's a Red Sea test kit. I test all my parameters there once a week, or if anything looks wrong. There's my food. I feed the Formula 1 marine pellets top right, and I also, in that little shot glass, is brine shrimp. Feed them as well because certain fish won't eat the pellets. On my left there I've got me, what have I got there? We're going underneath now. This is the RO system, so that all my water's got no stuff that you don't want in there, like heavy metals and that. It's all siphoned out through there and filtered out, so the water comes out immaculately clean, so we don't get any spikes in nutrients in the tank, because obviously tap water's got a lot of nasties in it, heavy metals, nitrates and stuff. And this is where I keep all my bits and bobs, test kits. That's a coral wash. When I get new corals, that's for killing off aptasia, which thankfully I have no aptasia left anymore, so that's done its job. This is just sushi seaweed. I use strips of that, and the yellow tangs love it, and all the blue tang and the yellow tang peck away at it. I bought this, I haven't set it up yet, but it's an automatic fish feeder. We're going away in a couple of weeks, so I'll set that up so it can automatically feed the fish every day. This is if we get a power cut. It's a portable pump, air pump, because the most important thing you need to keep up is your oxygen levels in the tank. That will kill everything off before anything else, so you got to keep the oxygen going. So that's an emergency pump. Yeah, and just bits and bobs. Few additives at the back that I used to use. So let's go back to the tank and have a look. As you can see, the water's reasonably crystal clear. There's a bit of some air bubbles in it, but that's where the skimmer's over skimming. Fish all seem to be happy, even though for some reason they stay in that corner a lot of the times, especially when you've got a camera looking at them. I've put a filter on now, Polyp Labs filter, so that takes out all the blue and shows them actually as their truer colours. So I'll put that over the phone, and as you can see, there's all my Zoa Garden, and there's a few Zoa frags that I'm selling at the back, and the 2 black and white clowns that I've just bought have all settled in now. They've gone through the bullying stage, being bullied by the rest of the fish, and they're all settled in now with the gang. Sorry about the reflection in the back, it's just the black glass at the back of the tank. It's a bit of a pain, but there's some more frags of Zoa polyps. There's a couple of trackies there. There's me, I keep forgetting what it's called, false copper band, and he's the Aptasia eater. You'll see him pecking away at the rock. He's picking at all the little copepods, some young Aptasia. He got bullied a fair bit by that little bugger there, the yellow tang, but he's alright now. There's me elegance coral, that's doing really well, sat there, happy enough. I've moved a couple of torches out because they were getting too big, but I'll put that torch there, that's a purple torch. And I've got my SPS's at the top. The one on the left, I'm not sure what's going on with that, but the other 2 are alright. There you'll see some Montipora, scrolling Montipora in pink. That will grow out in like plate shapes. You'll see it starting to grow out now. It's doubled its size within a couple of weeks. That's some chalice. That's like an encrusted chalice that I've moved from elsewhere because it keeps getting knocked by the fish. You see all the coralline algae all over the rocks. It's going mental, which is a good sign of a well-run tank. Lots of coralline algae, so I'm obviously the parameters are all good. There's a Goniopora, that's doing really well. And we move on to another Lobo. That's a nice coloured Lobo. I've just got that from Ocean Reefs Marine. There's my rose bubble tip. You can just see he hides in that corner there. I'm hoping the clowns are going to host him eventually. There's another rare Zoa that I bought off a friend. Just letting that one grow. This foxface, the family call him Leslie. He's got anxiety issues, but normally he'll bolt behind a rock. But guess what? As I'm filming, he thought he decided to go in front of the camera. These are morphs. There's a purple morph there and a red one at the top. I'll put them on that rock. Hopefully they'll crust all over it. There's another Lobo. It's an orangey red Lobo. And a fungi at the back there, that bright yellowy orange disc. He seems to be doing alright. There's another trackie, the green one. And these are Darth Maul Zoas. And there's obviously your orange, I can't remember the name of them Zoas, they're not Sunny D's, he did tell me. But you got the orange, you got the Rasta Zoas, which are self-explanatory, and then pink ones which seem to overtake everything. So on this rock here, these are acans and some blastos as well. I'm not sure which one's which, but they seem to be doing really well. There's another small Goniopora there. That's hit and miss whether that comes out. And I've got another SPS at the top, I'm not sure of the name. And another bright green Goniopora. That's a nice one now. That's doing really well. And it's a beautiful green colour. The camera doesn't do them justice. It must be something to do with the cameras on the phones where they don't show the true colours, don't look as good as it does to the eye. So yeah, I've got a couple of you've seen the black clowns, a couple of green and gold, green and blue chromis. I've got the normal Ocellaris clowns at the back. Everything seems to be happy. That thing's stuck in the middle of the glass there. That's where I put my seaweed that I talked about earlier, and that's where the tangs pick at it. I've got the blue tang, he's doubled in size now. I don't know what the family have all got names for all the fish. I know some of them, but oh yeah. I'll leave it with you. And here's a top view. I've still got the pumps on, so you can't. It's not a real interesting, but looking down from above, you see some of the colours as well. Just another perspective. I should have turned the pump and the wave maker off in it, and maybe the lights even. But you get a view from looking down. All the sand's cleaned up after I've done the chemi-clean days. There's still a bit of crap on there, but hopefully that'll come off eventually. And yeah, there you are. I think I'll give them a feed. So there's the brine shrimp that I've just whacked in, and I've always put them up there, and the pump blows them around the tank and the fish go mad for them. Copper bands out. Yeah, see the clowns are feeding really well, everything's feeding really well.